going to see. Is turn 1 going to be chaos like yesterday or no? All right, we are officially live over there. If someone could go double check, that would be amazing. But anyway. Why is Leclerc on softs? Good question. He's starting on used softs. This is definitely going to be a 2-stop race. It definitely will be. Hello, Britt. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm going to need your claps in a second, chat. Because this goes on YouTube. We're going to clap. We're going to sync up. And then we're going to be all ready. Are you guys ready? Coda Turn 1 might be the most exciting Turn 1 of the season. Good morning to all the Aussies waking up. Bazza over on YouTube. Hello. And then you get there. Ocon is gonna go to the end for sure. Wait, we have to do pit stops? No one told me this. All right, let's make sure we are recording. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We do have some checks to do. The bracelet is on. I am up to date. My broadcast is not lagging. It is just showing everything, the orders and whatnot. I will count down what I see so that you guys can sync up as well. Definitely live on YouTube. Amazing. How do I do my sync up? I will describe what I see on screen so that you guys can also see what is on screen. Yeah, cool. But that should work. It's worked in the past, so it should work now. Those of you watching in the sub VC, enjoy. But I'm looking forward to this Grand Prix. There's 2 minutes left, so we're going to take this timer off the screen. 56 laps ahead of us. Predictions. What have you guys said? It's time to look the fuck in. Right. It is working. Amazing. Broadcast is a few seconds behind. That's all right. That's all right. We're not going to be perfectly synced up, but it's going to be there or thereabouts. If you're syncing up with me, I'm currently watching P5 and P6, and I'll tell you when it switches. Now, P3 and P4, we got Charles and George. It's going to switch to P2 and P1 now. I'll count down the lights as well and what I see in the approach. Oscar with the 1 stop. Ballsy, but I like it. I like it a lot. Hello, everyone watching on YouTube. Hello, I see you guys. Thank you for being here. If you're on TikTok, thank you for being here as well. If we could hit 10K likes before lights go out, that would be amazing. Do I think Piastri is crumbling under pressure, or is it just poor racing from him? I think it's a combination of things. Those two included the team as well playing into it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. What do I think is going to happen today? I think it's going to be between the top 2.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Verstappen and Norris. The code names, thank you for the follow. P1 Ollie, P2 Ocon, P3 Max. Jeez, Grace. Yeah. We can all agree with that, right? Guessing Max Grand Slam. Let's go Deflanta, sorry. Nick, Ali, thank you. Hello, how you doing? If you jinx Kimmy, I swear. I haven't jinxed anyone, I promise. I'm trying. I'm not going to jinx anyone. Formation lap is about to start. Fucking hell, mate. Jeez. I think the nerds from yesterday are now compounding into today, where sprint race was awful for Oscar, and then he goes to quali and he's qualified P6. Hopefully, it's going to help him avoid things if that happens. Top 3 crash first corner. One can hope. Anything to bring the distance down between Norris and Piastri, I'm happy with. And anything to extend the distance between Verstappen and Norris, I'm happy with it. Share and a mad edit of Max in means no one's giving credit to the guy. That video's crazy. I cannot wait to watch it. I love watching edits. I love them. They're so good. All right, and it is on the hour, 3 o'clock. Let's go. Formation lap has started. I'm going to start to call out what I see to help you guys sync up. Once we have synced up and the lights go out, we're going to be watching some racing. It looks like a majority of the top 15 are on mediums, except for Leclerc on softs, Bortoletto, Stroll softs, and Ocon, Albon, Hajar hards. They might actually be going for the 1 stop, which is ballsy, but I can respect it being so far back. Being towards the back of the grid, you got to do something. Also, I never used my final fix. Used softs for Leclerc. Could that spell chaos? I'm sorry if I jinxed your favorite driver. I'm sorry. Thank you for the likes on TikTok as well. We're at 3K. You guys are massive. Probably best for Oscar and Lando not to be close at the start. Yeah, I agree. So now Lando has Verstappen to worry about. And Piastri's just got people either side of him that he's going to have to look out for. It will be a two-stop. The two-stop will involve the softs, medium, soft, medium, soft, or a one-stop with the hards, medium, hard. See, V-Carb had to change Liam's rear wing on the grid. Oh, no, I didn't. Is it a pit lane start then? Breaking Park Ferme and that? Why Stroll 19th? Because Hadjar crashed. Fucking gee crap. Gee whiz. Right, 22 points separating the leaders, and then what? 55 separating Verstappen and Piastri. 33 between Norris and Verstappen. I'm kind of, even though it's mathematically possible, I'm counting out Russell and Leclerc because they're going to need some sort of miracle. The engineer dropped it and broke it. Yo, what's up, Harry? How you doing? If it's the same config, it's not part for me. Gotcha. Thank you. And who really cares about the constructors? All right, I'm going to start to call out what I see so that you guys can sync up, and let's get into this shit. I got 3 things to say. God bless America. God bless our troops and gentlemen. Start your engines. Roll call reminders for lurkers. Thank you, honey. If you are lurking, you haven't sent a chat, go to your channel rewards and do the roll call. It helps out. Yo, what's up, Max? Welcome back. All right, I'm going to start calling out what I see. We're on board with Charles Leclerc. We're in someone in the pits now. I don't know who that is. I'll tell you when people grid up, like when their car stops. I'll start with Max. He's doing their burnouts now. He's done 3, which is a lot. Thank you. Max says stopped. Lando has stopped. Leclerc has we've cut away. I can't tell you, but hopefully you guys are synced up. The next sync up will be the lights. Gentlemen, I don't think there's any better feeling than a race start, genuinely. I think we're, double check we're recording. We are. Awesome stuff. I'm going to start this to lap 1 because lap 1 is about to start. We are so synced. Let's get into it then. So shit yourself every start. Yeah, Nick. I feel for you. Oh dear. What's the heart rate at? 93. This might be the highest heart rate ever for a race start. We're nearly at 100. I'm psyching myself out. Green flag's been waved. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got 3 things to say. God bless America. God bless our troops. Gentlemen, 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. Good start from Max. He's going to cover Lando off all the way. Leclerc around the outside. Leclerc, Oscar, Leclerc. Alonso, man, stay away. Holy moly. Dude, Piastri was in the same spot as yesterday. He's 3 wide. And we're good. We're up to P4. 5. We're up to P5. Leclerc's trying it all, Max. No, he's not. No, he's not. Karma. We made it through. Well, our heart rate's 115, but we've made it through. It's heart and mouth stuff, mate. Oh, that was very fidgety from Oscar in that left-hander. But Max has got away. Crucially for Lando, he's P2. And it's still they're fighting for P15 at the back. Dude, where's Alonso gone? Alonso down 2. Sonoda up 2. And who is this fighting Piastri? It's Russell. I love you, Russell, but chill out, man.
You just got a cheeky new follow.
Chill out, man. Max is running away with it right now, which is good for him. And honestly, I don't mind if he wins. I would like Piastri to catch Lando. 3 wide. No, we're good. No chaos. Does that mean we're not going to see a safety car at all? Yellow flag? Is that debris or is it a car? It's Albon. No, it's not. It is Albon. What has happened? Poor Alex, man. He actually can't catch a break. Thank you, Britt. I actually needed that, like the breathe, because I don't think I was breathing, and my heart rate's dropped 40 beats per minute. Good. First of 56 laps is completed, and dude, George is looking quick. He's not going to have DRS here, but he's going to have DRS from now on. Piastri needs to hold on here. Piastri upper place is very, very good. Also, Leclerc splitting the top 2 is amazing. That is perfect for us right now. George is so close to Oscar, and I don't like it. That was the strategy with starting on the softs as well. It's paid off for Leclerc. It's paid off for Oscar. God, he's got Hamilton next. We do know that he loves a good overtake on Hamilton as well. Rate the race start, chat, 1 through 10. What do you think? We still need to see what's happened to Alex as well. George and Oscar need to chill out, because if my two favorite drivers crash, there's gonna be some crazy things said. 7, 7, 1. It was a smooth start. I think it was an exciting start. And it begs the question, what makes an exciting start? Let's go. Who's this defending? Is this Ollie? Ollie's defending from Signs. Well done, Ollie. Thank you guys for the follows from the race start. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the watch along. Leclerc is running away from Norris as well, which is good. Oh, go on, Signs. Oh, he sides. Well done. I know it's on Ollie, but well done. That's a very handsome move. Very, very tidy. Sorry, Grace. Max could lose time defending from Charles if he's got great race pace. True. It looks like he's not going to be challenging. Lando, crucially in Leclerc's DRS, the P2 to P5, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Piastri, all in DRS, which is good. It looks like it was Albon and Bortoletto. Russell's taking a wider line through turn 1 to set up that exit, which is smart. Sonoda up on Behrman as well. Behrman's falling down the order like a fat kid on the seesaw, like at the end of the sprint race. Intervals are here. Intervals are here. So I think Hamilton will battle with Norris. If he's quick enough, absolutely. He'll be fighting for that podium. That did not look good from George. Dude, George is so tall. His knees are hitting the top of the cockpit. We need. It would be nice for Hamilton to catch. Dude, has Oscar been dropped? Has Oscar been dropped? No, he does have DRS. Just though. Hamilton's being dropped though. Lando on the outside of Leclerc. Can't do it there, mate. You need that corner. You need to fight for the inside, if anything. Coda, if you force everyone to the outside, there's really not much that they can do. And Leclerc is defending awesomely. Get out of here, Max. Shoo. This is good. This is good for Oscar if Max just goes up the road. Points for Max means less points for Lando. Remember that. But I don't know how long. Leclerc is going to be able to hold on here. Thank you, honey. No further investigation. Still haven't seen a replay, but I don't hate it because there's a bit of action. I wonder how long these softs are going to last for Leclerc and whether a 2-stop might just cook him anyway. This battle is helping Hamilton.
You just got a cheeky new follow,
and Piastri and George, I'd say. Meh, thank you for the follow. We've started lap 4, ladies and gents. Max starting hard. His tyres might not last. No, they'll last. Starting on... No, mediums, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be, I think, already managing. If anything, this is cooking Lando because he's battling, defending, and in dirty air. Yes, it's also not good for Hamilton, but I would like Piastri to stay up. I think he's been dropped. He's so close. No, Piastri's been dropped. No good. I don't think Piastri has DRS here. I'd like him to stay there, but if it's not good for the tyres, it's not good for the tyres. McLaren might have to do 2 pit stops here, so it's far from over. Lando, Leclerc, force him to the outside. Not quite. It's going to be the same thing every time. Well done, Leclerc. Is Lando going to try something different? I think he's going to have to be a little bit more alongside to even make an argument for the inside there. This is going to be rinse and repeat from Leclerc here I think. Lando with the switchback, a bit more speed out of the corner, but Leclerc's okay. Good job. Good job, Leclerc. We're putting our Leclerc hat on right now. Welcome, Ghastly. How you doing? These are the crucial moments for Lando. He does need to overtake here. We're on lap 5. He needs to overtake here. Kind of crucial. Because then it's going to force the Ferraris to fight. He's going to have a gap between himself and Piastri. No move there, but he just keeps going in that little bit deeper to size up the exit. Piastri's being dropped. I don't think Piastri's going to... Here is what I think we're going to be doing today. We're not going to be hoping Piastri has a good result. We're going to be praying on a bad result for Lando. I think that's what he's going to have to do, Britt. He's either going to have to be alongside enough or he's going to have to catch him by surprise. Into turn one there, I think he was close enough to. Verstappen running away with this one. Yeah, more or less, I think everyone's fighting for P2 now. It's like 2023 all over again. Bad result for Lando and Max. I don't mind a good Max result because it's less points for Lando. Lando, is he close enough? No. No, and Leclerc doesn't even defend fresh air, so I don't think he felt any threat. Yeah, Lando needs to, if he wants to battle Verstappen, I think he needs to make this overtake quite quickly. Leclerc did start on used softs, so it's either, excuse me, it's either he overtakes or he waits for Leclerc to pit. Or a mistake. We saw in the sprint race, Leclerc did make a mistake. How likely that is, I'm not sure. He looks wired in. This needs to hopefully bring Piastri back into DRS. And he's there. I think he's there by 4 milliseconds. We should see that rear wing open. Never mind. Never mind. He must have been just out. We're on lap 6, not 56. Where? Signboard normally slightly translucent. The one that we're looking at, yeah, it is slightly translucent. What do you think we see here now, chat? Norris dropping Hamilton. That's kind of crucial for him. But that does not look anywhere near a second. Yeah, Piastri's being dropped. And George is nearly in his DRS. Is it normally, though? I swear it isn't. Yeah, it normally is. What I think the podium is going to be today, I think it'll be Verstappen, Norris, Russell. Hadjar's on his final warning already. Bronner said Piastri was coming into play and Piastri dropped 5 tenths before he said that. Classic commentator's curse by Martin. Here's the race start. This was a very entertaining race start. Verstappen had a really good start and covered off the inside. Kimi had a really good start as well. It's another situation of Piastri was 3 wide, but he was the car in the middle this time instead of 4 yesterday. But Leclerc with an amazing start. And you don't see it many times around the outside at turn 1 in Coda, but he managed to get it stuck for Lando. GG's for that. Oh, Kimi! What happened to Kimi? Kimi's out. Or is he waiting? Not enough with the replays. He's still going, but he's been in an accident. What? We're done with the race start. Can we watch what's happened? Kimi's last. I'm not even watching these replays. Why are we watching the back of Max's car? Bit of contact between George and Max. He's pulled over. He's retiring. He's done. He's done. That is a... No. It's Alex. No, it's Sainz. Sainz is out of the Grand Prix. That would have been a collision with Kimi. I wonder what's happened here. Carlos is out. Fantasy's in the mud. I've got Carlos, I think. We're mudded. We're mudded. I'm getting negative points this week. Where he stopped, it could just be a VSC, but who's going to benefit from this? There's no DRS until Russell at the moment in the top 6. VSC enabled. Right. We need to see a replay of this. This is not good for Williams. Dude, Albon and Sainz. Albon at the start. Sainz on lap 7, lap 6. Who is it? It's Sainz going for it on Kimi. And Kimi just hasn't seen him. But technically, Kimi is ahead at the apex. If they're the rules, Kimi is ahead at the apex. He's more than ahead. I think that's on Sainz. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, fair enough. I'd be fuming as well. He's just ruined his race. He's ruined his tyres. He's going to have to box now. Sainz was not close enough to warrant room there. He's locked the tires as well. He's gone straight. I guess Antonelli did turn in at the end, but I don't think he's bought enough room there. Unlucky signs. Unlucky signs fans. Kimi is pissed. Do I think Russell will overtake? I think so. Right, lap 8 VSC. Antonelli has he pitted? He probably, maybe not if he's okay. I haven't put it on Kimi. I'm saying he's going to take the apex. Signs wasn't far enough alongside. Sonoda's been cooking recently. He's up 6. Albon's pitting off the hards. Is this a front wing change or a tire change? Don't tell me it's mediums to the end. This can't be mediums to the end. We'll see. If Sainz get a pen, I don't think it'll carry over to Mexico. This is the start of the race. This is lap 1. This is Albon's spin. Just not enough steering angle. I also think that's on Alex. He's not going slow enough to turn the car. Williams disaster class. Let's see if they can recover anything. Kimi and Sainz, dude, when your two favorite drivers crash, there's nothing worse. Hamilton is on Lando's case right now. Are we calling cooking P8 when your teammate wins by 39 seconds? We're calling P7 a very good start because he's up 6 places. Maybe his delta is too high. Maybe Lando's intentionally dropping back so he can kind of go before the lights and already have speed. I'm not sure. It shouldn't carry over to Mexico, though. What do you guys think? Do you think that was Sainz's fault or Kimi's fault? Do you think that was Albon's fault, or I don't even know who else it was? Was it Stroll on the outside there that spun Alex? Sainz's fault. Okay, it's not even a Marmite choice.
Fella.
Ganther, thank you for the follow. VSC ending. Okay, unanimous. That's good. Safety car is ending. Is Lando... What is Lando doing? That's interesting. Maybe he's saying time is less important than tyre at the moment because he'll make up that time in the race. Who knows? This has helped Piastri, though. He's so close to DRS of Hamilton. He needs to make up 2 milliseconds through the S's to get to this DRS zone. Hamilton is now in DRS of Norris as well. Russell's having a bad race? Really? I thought he stuck well with the top drivers. The start was not ideal for him, though, 100%. Ocon nearly got a penalty, imagine. Piastri's lost 4/10. Piastri's first sector is just no good. He's just still not comfortable with the first sector. I wouldn't mind a Hamilton overtake, though. Lock in. Good. He's in DRS 4 now, but we still have to wait for the DRS timing line. And the dirty air through here is kind of lethal. Why is Piastri dropped half a second? Yeah, he doesn't like Coda. Wait, they're looking at it after the race, so he can't serve anything during the race. Because there's so much happening right now. Yeah, do you reckon Yuki has a nosebleed? What are you looking at? What am I looking at? What?
You just got a cheeky new follow.
Moon,
fella.
thank you for the follow. If you guys are new, please do follow. We have a watch along every single race weekend. If you're watching on YouTube as well, please double check that you are subscribed. Bugs,
fella.
Jets, thank you for the follow. FYI, having a Texas barbecue at the moment. I don't understand. Maybe they need to hear from Ocon and Haas to see if there's any issues, but I think that can be settled during the race. We'll see. It might be nothing, but most of the time, if it's a race start procedure or moving before signal, it's usually a slam dunk. Piastri. Tires already. That is unusually early, and that probably explains why he's dropping pretty far back. Oh, the Kimi Carlos was post-race. I guess it's most likely going to be on signs. He can't serve at this race anyway, so who cares? Why is Ferrari suddenly matching the McLarens? Do you reckon McLaren's gone backwards or the Ferraris are going forwards? The Ferraris are always changing like session on session. I'm not sure. I think Russell got boxed in. Kimi had a really good start as well. Very similar lines through 19. And a little bit tighter from Hamilton through 20. Game's gone. Lando, from what we're seeing so far, looks more like plan B. That might be a two-stopper. That's my prediction. Tyre wear might be higher for everyone. But Leclerc is staying away from Norris. Two-stop? You're telling me McLaren has to do 4 stops today? Huh? Yeah, very true, Grace. Very true. Kimi's fastest with a new set of tires. Maybe this is very telling. Maybe Antonelli and Albon are currently telling the other drivers new tires are the way to go. Sorry, just Albon. Albon is currently telling the other drivers that new tires is the way to go. Kimi doesn't have new mediums on. I apologize. Whoever is at McLaren is going to want the first stop as well. Notoriously, the fastest stop. Now we're hoping for a shit pit stop for Ferrari. From who? Hamilton or Leclerc? Because I would like Leclerc to stay in front of Norris and Hamilton to get past Norris. Hamilton podium at Coda would be huge. Turning back the clock. Yes, I would also prefer Hamilton to be behind Piastri than in front of Norris. Wait, no. 25, 18, 15, 12, 10. 2-point gain versus 12. Wait, 12. Oh, no, it's the same. It's the same math. It's the same math. They're both, either way, it's a 2-point swing. So if Piastri overtakes Hamilton, it's +2. If Hamilton overtakes Norris, it's -2 for Norris. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go on, let him pit. Actually, no. No, maybe the repercussions are Piastri gets to pit first, no matter where he is on track. What happened to Piastri? Nothing. Nothing. He's slowing down. He's complaining about his front left, which I'm assuming is from the last sector. Partially first sector, most likely last sector. All right, we're on lap 12. This could be a long Grand Prix, but I think it's going to be a good one. What do you guys think so far? Are you enjoying it or no? If it is that, that's a death sentence, true. Does the punishment fit the crime? Lance, on Franco? Franco with a switchback? Who's letting these two fight at the back? That's a little bit dangerous, but with the softs, Stroll gets it done. Very good from Stroll. I beg Leclerc to end another season of pain and suffering for us. I can't do a seasonal depression next year. Next year is your year. Next year is your year. It's a paradox. Next year never actually comes. Lap 13 has just started, chat. Lap 13 has just started. I've been quite happy with this race to start. I think there's been a little bit. I think it's going to lull until the pits. I do really hope it's a 2-stop, though. Genuinely, I hope it's a 2-stop. What about you guys? Strategy is going to make this a whole lot more interesting. Norris doing 39 threes. Piastri doing 41s. That's 8 tenths. Piastri's not going to outscore Lando here. He needs a miracle. Oscar hasn't looked good here all weekend, and it's the same story. I think it's going to be 56 laps of struggle. Not good. Let's hope Mexico is a little bit better, but Mexico is also not an Oscar track. I can't. Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. I don't know if Piastri is going to have any faster lap times than Norris at this track. What's the gap? 3.4. Hamilton is 2 seconds behind Norris at the moment. Piastri is in DRS to Leclerc. His softs have got to be dying by now. Is it a bottle if he loses it? Depends on your definition of bottle. Depends on your definition of bottle.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Thank you for the follow, Saft. I appreciate it. Anyone who was subscribed on YouTube or followed on TikTok as well, I appreciate it. If you are here on Twitch, could I ask a favor? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, you got that right. Damn straight. Russell? Nah. That's Captain Obvious right there. If you are watching on Twitch, please go to the channel rewards and check in so that you are counted as a viewer. Right now, there's a new update on Twitch. So you're not counted as a viewer unless you interact some way, which is why I've made roll call. Yeah, catch up then, Russell. If he's so, catch up. Thank you for the roll calls. I'm going to say it quite a few times today just to remind you guys. Imagine everyone roll called right now. Imagine the whole chat was just roll call. Oh? Track lizards? Lizard. This is crazy, guys. Don't use all of them. Because there's only 10. I'm going to ask later as well. But you guys are so funny. It could be a strike. We can pray. He's very close, though. One thing Lando's not done is overtaking when he needs to. So this is his time. He's got the tire advantage. He's using up all the track, obviously. So let's see if he can get it done. Maybe into turn 1 here. Maybe Leclerc pits when he thinks that Norris is close enough. I love when the drivers snitch on each other. I know. You're meant to be driving, mate. Eyes on the road. Sorry, Brett. When are these drivers going to get lapped? They're not far away. DRS is open. It's 7 tenths, 6.5 tenths coming out of the final corner. Remember that? 6.5 tenths is not close enough. It looks like he's going to have to be 4 tenths out of the last corner. That's how close he's going to have to be. Thank you for the roll calls. I appreciate it. Afro, we need a championship drive from Oscar soon. We do. We need one of those races. Like this, we saw at the middle of the season or in the Middle East. Qatar. I'm calling it Qatar. There's no brake light. How do they know the other driver is braking in front of them? I don't think brake lights would help with reactions at all. Bortoletto's in the pits. The pit stops have started. This is probably going to cause chaos at the back of the field. Maybe the front runners run into some traffic now. If you are watching on YouTube, just give me a hello. Hello. What's that? 4 tenths now. Is he close enough? Defend the inside. Defend the inside. He can't do anything around the outside. Good lad. The grip on the corner exit is not ideal from Leclerc, though. Good boy, Leclerc. Keep him there. Keep him there. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, we good. We good. We good. Good boy, Leclerc. Leclerc with a defensive masterclass for now. Dude, the tires on corner exit are going to die very quick. If anything, this is going to bring Hamilton forward, which is very good. Well done. That is clinical from Leclerc. I hope Lando has his notebook out as well, because I would be taking notes from that. Good racing from both of them. Leclerc's putting his car in the perfect spots. What is this out of the final corner? Just under 6 tenths now. So he's a 10th closer than the last lap. Uphill braking. He's not going to catch him out. We're safe for another lap. This good racing is coming from dead tyres in a Ferrari being chased by a faster car with fresher tyres in a McLaren. Go on, get up. Get up. This is what it's all about. Hamilton is now 1.4 seconds. Keep that in mind. We need to look at the gap coming out of this corner as well. 6 tenths was not close enough on the last lap. And it looks like it might be more this time around. 9 tenths corner entry. Corner X is going to be better for Lando. Oh, he's further back. He's a second back now. Well done, Leclerc. Norris is on 2. Go on, gets up. I hope he gets the third one before pit stops, so we get slowed down by 5 seconds. He'll still come out in front of Piastri, but at least it's closer. Maybe he's recharging. Max is, think about it, Max has checked out and he's only 7 seconds up the road. Could he be managing those mediums to go for a one-stop? This is going to be eating Leclerc's tyres up, but it's bringing Hamilton back into it. He's made up 3/10 this lap. I don't know why we're taking away the delta now. Does that sound like a sensible time? I don't know. Oh, George and Oscar. Frick. Nope, that's Kimi. Kimi and Isaac, 2 of the most exciting rookies on the grid, battling for P16. And Lando's not close enough. Maybe he's recharging. Who knows? We have a second to breathe. Chat, breathe. I'm going to stretch my legs. Oh my goodness. Do we think Lando gets the move done? Or is he just going to wait for the pit stops to happen? Stretch your legs, chat. Stretch your legs. And also, are they going to pit Leclerc to save from Lando or pit Hamilton to undercut Lando? Because maybe you could genuinely pit Hamilton first here if Lando stays out. Potentially. Kimi was around P7, I think. Mercedes was 6-7, so he was P7. What's up, Patty? Welcome. What's good, Judah? Hamilton comes out in a bad spot for now. Yeah, for now. But if the back markers start to pit and that gap opens up, I say go for it. This is another situation where 2 drivers from the same team are battling against 1 driver because Piastri just hasn't had the pace today. So why not? Why not try and undercut? Is Oscar cooking? No, doing the opposite. Thank you for the poll, honey. Have your say now. Who should pit first? Let's say there's a gap. Oh, Kimi, we watched that on the small screen. Well done, Kimi, in front of Hadjar with a bit of damage as well. That's a handsome move. We're on lap 18. And Lando is not close enough. He's incredibly close. He could probably make a move, I think. GTA 6 before we see a Lando dive bomb. I think right now he's thinking, is it worth it? Because I will probably get him on tire deck. But Leclerc is having... Right now, I think Leclerc is driver of the day. If we're voting right now. You come in your fantasy? Unlucky. Hoping Leclerc locks in. Me too, mate. Me too. Pit Charles first. Okay, you guys saying Charles. What's up, Alexi? Piastri's now maintaining a gap to Hamilton, but it's not a very good gap unless he's going to go for a one-stop. Piastri one-stop? Is everyone going to do a one-stop? Because this is kind of a long stint. There might be a bit of conserving here. Albon is close to Hadjar as well. Hadjar hasn't been comfortable this weekend. Max is up 8 seconds. Personally, I think it would have been more. But I feel like he's managing. Survive turn 1 and then just manage. These guys are killing each other and killing themselves tires-wise. He can manage and go for a one-stop. Leclerc is saving. I guess if people are doing a one-stop, it might be smart to save your tires for a one-stop. Albon on Isaac. Switchback to the outside. I wouldn't mind watching this on the big screen. This looks like a good battle. Oscar's really complaining about the car. Gee whiz. He did say front left, and now he's saying the car. I need another screen just for team radios. He's not happy, and I think it's also at a track where he's already not comfortable. What are the lap times? Russell is actually slower than Piastri. For someone who said Piastri is slow, he's not catching. What's this? Half a second? Oh, this is it. This is it. Leclerc comes in this lap, surely. As soon as he's overtaken, he comes in. Defend the inside. Who gets the apex first? Good boy, Leclerc. Good boy, Leclerc. Half a second wasn't enough. Good boy, Leclerc. The grip on the exit. Good boy, Leclerc. Is that track limits? Is that track limits strike 3? I don't think it is because there wasn't enough room, but there's an argument for it. Get on the blower. Half a second wasn't close enough. That sounds to me like it should be close enough. Lap 20 has just started. What an amazing defense from Leclerc. I think the second he gets overtaken, he comes into the pits. It could be 3 warnings, but I don't think there was enough room for him. So it'll be counted as racing. Pit to overtake. Is it a bluff? Do they have a gap? 20 seconds behind is 29. He does have a gap. If it's a good stop, he does have a gap. But if he has a good stop, I think it could be a bluff as well. This would be a very weird pit stop. McLaren might be carrying too much downforce. Stroll past Gasly. What are we hearing? We're hearing an onboard mic, but we're in a helicopter shot. I don't even know who we're on board with. He's getting close, man. But if you're getting that close under braking, I think you can come off the brakes and shag one down the inside. I think he's thinking long game, though. Kimi is so close to Ocon. Stroll is on old softs as well, making moves on Gasly on old mediums. Rely on you for commentary. Good. I hope I'm doing a good enough job. What is this? Half a second? A bit of a shaky exit out of 19. I don't think this is the lap either. He's going to have to save a little bit, and it was definitely a bluff. There you go. Is it the sport, or do we think another driver could have pulled off the move? Because it's a 4/10 gap with a faster car and a tyre delta going into the longest straight and a heavy braking zone. It's still not enough. 3 strikes. That was a strike. That was a strike for Lando. He needs to be a good boy from now on, because that 5 second, even if it doesn't put Oscar ahead, if it puts him behind Hamilton, I'm happy. Norris, black and white flag. I think he's being too passive as well. I think he's thinking about the car. Look how close he is. This is the lap. If he can't get it done here, either something's wrong with the cars or something's wrong with Lando Norris. I don't think there's anything Leclerc is going to be able to do. Do you have to be 2/10 away? Leclerc's off the brakes. Nope, he's conceding. He's finally done it. Has he made the corner? Yes, he has. All right, Lando's up into P2. It's taken 21 laps. Right, now he has to be a good boy and clean out. I think we see Leclerc come straight in as well. Lando needs to be a good boy now. We need to see someone fighting him. Someone give him a little bit of pressure. The worst thing that happened now... I know you're busy. All right. All right, mate. Calm down. Lap 22. Leonard's just done. What the hell is wide moves? Let's see if maybe Leclerc can... It's going to be hard to hold on through Sector 1, but he's quite close. I think Lando was worrying about the car there. It's kind of like, we can't win the Grand Prix, so let's get up to P2 safely, but this is not good for the championship. 14 points right now. Live is 14 points. $40 hours is insane from you guys. 21 laps. Either something's wrong with the cars or Lando was worried to make a move, couldn't make a move, was worried about the car, wasn't comfortable in the car. There's lots of factors. Leclerc's such a clown. Why? What has he done? Is Hamilton going to be let pass? Oh, Leclerc's defending the inside. No team orders here. Go on, Hamilton with the switchback. If Hamilton can do this. Wow, Ferrari. They're really letting them race. Oh my goodness, there's just no room there. Norris is checking out now. Why wouldn't you pit Leclerc? You're just holding up your drivers now. What are they doing? What are you doing? Why wouldn't you pit Leclerc a lap later? Look, he's just lost 4 seconds. Leclerc's in. Hamilton's just lost 4 seconds because they wanted to have a dick measuring contest. That makes no sense. That's completely left Norris just out there. No competition. Good stop from Ferrari. Tell me if I'm missing something, but that doesn't make sense to me. I know it's for the podium. I don't know, man. Why are we on board with Fernando? He's 6 seconds behind anyone. Oh, is this for exit? Maybe that's a good camera to cut to. Well done, TV direction. Leclerc does come out ahead, though. He has found a gap. I don't know why they didn't pit him a lap earlier, but whatever. Ferrari really helped out Norris there. Like, if you are going to undercut, why would you wait an extra lap? Brand new medium. This could be medium to the end. Medium hard, maybe, but probably a medium. I don't think medium is going to go all the way to the end, though. The hards, maybe in 2 laps, yes. I don't understand why you wouldn't pit Leclerc a lap earlier to try and undercut. You've just been overtaken. Now the only person to hold up is your other driver, and there's a 3-second gap. God knows. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. We'll see. A lot to do now. 11 seconds. I don't think McLaren have the pace to catch Verstappen, but I'm sure the commentators will talk it up. Vicky should have pitted a lap. He should have pitted the lap he was overtaken. Kimi, well done. Well done, Kimi. Well done, Kimi. If Vic, right now, if you're, I'm not going to type this, but if you're talking about Leclerc holding up Lando, that makes sense to me. But if you're talking about Leclerc holding, not pitting straight away and holding up Lewis, we're on the same side. Lap 24. TikTok, if you are watching, hello. I hope you're enjoying. If we could double tap the screen as fast as we can, that would be amazing. If we could hit 10K likes, that would be so ideal. I've selected the wrong thing. Oh. We're going to have to deal with that. Sorry, it looks a bit scuffed. Chuck Oscar on hards. Yeah, get him on a news set. Hards will still struggle to go from the end from here. I think they need another 2 laps, but we'll see. He's not in undercut territory. If he pits, he's going to come out just behind Gasly, so I don't think he has a gap yet. The gap between Verstappen and Norris is staying the same as Hamilton. Piastri has gained 1.2 seconds. No, sorry, 7 tenths. But that was probably from Hamilton and Leclerc battling. Leclerc should be getting fastest lap on his first lap round, you'd think. Hamilton needs a wholly undercut here, but also Leclerc needs to make up some time because he's definitely on a 2-stop. I want Lewis to overtake Lando so we get Oscar versus Lando. If Oscar gets close enough, that could be a thing. But I don't know. I don't know if he's ever going to be close enough. Thank you. Not yours though for the follow.
You just got a cheeky new follow. Fella.
Thank you, Luck V, for the follow. All right, lap 25. We're nearly halfway there. The pit stops are about to happen. We're a couple laps away, I think. I think Albon top 10 likely. After his first lap incident, I don't think so. He was last at the end of lap 1. Lando stayed behind Leclerc on purpose because he didn't want to fight Max. Oh, Christ. Chat, if you are here and you're lurking, please do not forget to roll call. Just do it once. Just once. You have a maximum of 10 each. Who's in the pits? Ocon's in the pits. This is going to start maybe happy hour towards the back of the grid, which is going to make gaps for the front of the grid. Sarah, Ghastly, thank you guys for the roll calls. This can be found in your channel rewards under the chats. Okay, stop for Haas. Not going to set the world on fire.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Thank you, Maddie, for the follows. For the follow, singular. We really need something to happen around where Gasly is in terms of pits, just so that Piastri has a gap. Thank you guys for the roll calls. Have you noticed when you guys do the roll calls, the number climbs, which is crazy. It's just proof. Kickflip real quick. Sunny Boy, thank you for the follow. The roll call goes especially if you're lurking. All right, we're on lap 26. That is nearly halfway. Piastri catching up to Hamilton. He's caught 4/10 in the last 2 laps.
You just got a cheeky new follow.
Maybe he's into the pits soon. Honda Matt, thank you for the follow. Hello, everyone on TikTok. You guys are smashing the likes. Thank you. There's so many of you over there. Thank you for joining us. Leclerc's on mediums because he started on softs. It's a fresh set of mediums. He should be rapid. Just going to watching F1. Don't understand anything, but love watching the races. Brian, if you have any questions, please hit me with them. I'd love to answer them and get you more into Formula 1 if that is something you would like. Striker, thank you for the follow as well. Is Hamilton dropping back? Is Piastri catching? I think Piastri's catching because they're kind of going similar pace. Max is on a Sunday drive. He's definitely on an easy one stop. He's also probably conserving. He's probably got some time left. They're going 5 seconds slower than quali. 4 seconds slower than quali. Oh, yes. If you're not in the Discord, I post in there whenever I go live. So you'll never miss another stream or watch along if you're in there. That is the link. Thank you for posting that. So I can stay up to date when the races are happening. Yeah, in the Discord, Brian. We go live every single time. And all the race times are in there. Leclerc past Hulkenberg. He doesn't fight it. Good. That's not his race. Yeah, go with the flow and don't be afraid to ask is the perfect way to put it. F1 being an F1 fan is less rare these days, but if you find an F1 fan, they're happy to tell you whatever. What's up, Jet? I'm doing good. What about yourself? Who's this? Alex versus Colapinto. Oh my goodness. Can Alex get the switch back? Colapinto likes it nice and wide here. He can't now because Alex is on the outside. Oh my goodness, that was close. I thought he was about to lose his front wing. Well done, Alex. That's how it's done. Alex can do it around the outside. Through the last sector. Wow. How did Carlos go out? Contact with Kimmy. It was his fault, Sonny. Good to hear, Jet. I was genuinely hoping strategy would be a thing. It looks like a one-stop. Yeah. If Verstappen is struggling on a one-stop with his tyres, now everyone else is going to be mudded because they've been fighting and in dirty air. I was hoping it was going to be a two-stop as well, but this is an awesome overtake. That's like a triple switchback in 3 different corners. Most of the front runners, anyone who's on mediums now, aside from Leclerc in the top 10, will go on to hards and they won't stop for the rest of the race unless there's a late safety car. I think around lap 30, everyone will be safe because if they've done 30 laps on mediums, they'll be more than fine to do 26 laps on hards with less fuel, bigger gaps. And the hards are the hardest compound in the range. They're C1, C3, and C4. 555 members in the Discord. Let's go. Let's go. Discord is the first thing I open every morning. Piastri's lost a second. Russell is catching again. Piastri's lost a second to Hamilton. Christ. If they can't, that's an angel number. What does it mean? What angel number is 555? If Pirelli can't be trusted and the FIA can't be trusted with picking the right tires, how are they going to be trusted with picking the gaps for manual override mode next year? Hamilton's lost 3 seconds to Norris. Is his races trying to hold 3? I think so. I think his battle is now with Leclerc, and that was only spawned because they didn't pit Leclerc straight away after Lando overtook him. Gasly's in the pits. It's officially happy hour in the pit lane, and Piastri now has a gap. I play at this stage if we... Oh, I didn't read that. Whoops. Yeah, my guy, Rudd, I completely agree. I sympathize and I agree. Leclerc's flying. What's he doing? He's doing 39.4s. Hamilton, 40.2s. I think the podium is going to be Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc. I hope it's Leclerc then Norris, but we'll see. It's commonly interpreted as a sign of significant change, transformation, and personal growth. Amazing. The change angel. We're on lap 29. Thank you, and Elliot. 20k likes on TikTok because I see the love hearts. Thank you very much. What happened to Gasly? Rear left is slow. It is hot there. It's 29 degrees today. So, excuse me, mistakes are not going to be few and far between. 10 seconds now. Norris has taken a second out of Max. I have a theory why McLaren's second stop is always so slow. Hit me with it. Tires are so rubbish. Why are we doing 3 laps on mediums? Again, this is heart attack weather as well. Hadjar's in. Stroll is in. This is all to cover off those who have already pitted. Piastri. Softs? Interesting. I mean, it's not going to be from lap 30, but, if Leclerc did 25 laps, well, he did 22 laps on old softs, I don't think that's too much to ask. Leclerc around the outside of Tsunoda. Well done, Leclerc. Leclerc's carving through him right now. I don't think softs is out of possibility, and anything to get him closer to Hamilton, really. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Extend for a little bit. Go another 10 laps. Go another 8 laps. Pit for softs. I don't hate it. And Tsunoda is in. I believe they want also extend Max and not have him on hards, but who knows? Maybe softs is the play. Because I thought we would have seen pit stops by now. Maybe everyone's going to put on softs. Tsunoda, not a great stop. Tsunoda's gone softs. This is info for Max, 100%. Without a doubt, it's info for Max. He'll do a couple laps. They'll see the times and they'll see the deg. I don't hate that. I think everyone is going to do softs. If Piastri does softs, everyone's going to do softs. Also, thought I might say, I see your content everywhere, and this is my first time watching a full race stream with you. Yeah, good call, Oscar. Good call. You're making it a lot more enjoyable. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. That's very, very kind of you. Welcome to everyone whose first watch along it is. I don't hate the soft call. I'm going to say it. I don't hate the soft call. And I think that is all because Leclerc did 22 laps on used softs, which were three laps used, which would have been his Q3 set. His last lap in Q3 set. Looks like he's in. Fuck. It looks like Oscar's coming in.
You just got a cheeky new
Piastri's in
fella.
now. .3. Get up. Get up. All right, that's protected himself from Russell. Maybe if Hamilton doesn't respond, it could be an undercut on Hamilton, but that is a very tall order. He got a decent stop, and that's the last one. It's all up to him now. I know we've not been able to trust him recently, but it's all up to him now. A medium soft here is kind of crazy, and it's ballsy. Does that mean other people are going to respond? Use softs? I don't think he'd have any fresh softs. It's going to be difficult, but it might be the play. You saw how long Leclerc was able to defend, if he's even got anyone to defend from. Is this a Russell mistake? A Russell mistake as well. We're seeing the light. He's lost 4/10. We're seeing the light. One another direct evidence is Hungary. Oscar and Lando did either pit stop one after another, and they got 1.9. So you're saying Lando's now will be fine because they're not one lap after another. How long is a total pit stop? Stationary, on average, 2.5 seconds. Every pit lane's different. This is like 21 seconds, I think, is the pit stop time loss. Lap 32, no one knew he's in. Maybe Russell's going to respond. Maybe he extends, so he has a tire delta at the end. We'll see. But the Piastri should be flying now. Hamilton's in. This is to respond to Piastri. A bad stop here would be so ideal for us. Like a 6-second stop. Not a good stop, but it's not 6 seconds. Russell moves up to P3, 2.6. That is not going to bring Piastri into it. But he's made time under the pit stop, which is good. And his tires are going to be up to temp. There's no more tire blankets, so his tires are going to be up to temp. He's now, oh my goodness, he's now 6.5 seconds behind Leclerc, Hamilton is. And 4 seconds between, 3.5 seconds between Hamilton and Piastri. Antonelli's in. The gap has come down by 1.3 seconds to Verstappen from Norris since he's overtaken Leclerc. Antonelli 2.6. Some really good pit stops. Hamilton's so clear. He was before the pit stops. It was around 4 seconds. It was around 4 seconds. Yeah, we'll see. We still have one more Leclerc pit stop and a Norris pit stop and a Russell pit stop. He's net P 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hamilton on soft as well. I think we'll see most people. Hello, Katie. How you doing? You both won categories. Congratulations. Oh. All right, he's in. Lap 33. Norris is in. He's putting on a set of softs, surely. Yeah. Kind of a slow stop. We need Russell to catch. Not Russell. Leclerc to catch now. I don't think he's close enough, though. Is he? Oh, my God. He's going to do it. He's going to have to overtake Leclerc on track. But Leclerc's going to have another stop. If Leclerc goes to the end, imagine. A 3.8 is not good. 24.5 seconds that was. Verstappen's in this lap now. Leclerc fans, not Leclerc fans, Lando fans, are you angry about that? I mean, it's not the world's worst stop. Let's be realistic. It's not the world. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Leclerc still has to pit. One is very upset by that. I'll go sort it out. Listen here. Listen here. Leclerc. Listen to me. Listen to me. Leclerc still has to pick the driver's net into. Calm down. Calm down, boss.
Listen, did you see that pit stop there? Just think they're never escaping the allegations of like. Shut up. Sorry, that was really rude. Shut up. Like,
Tell me to shut up.
Listen, because it's every time like whoever goes for that Max is kidding.
Max is in. Max is in. Max is in. Max is in. What's he stop like? What's he stop like? And it's a good stop. It's good. It's a good stop. Sorry, I that was not diffusing the tension, but I did feel like putting her in her place because it's not that bad of a stop. It could be a lot worse, and we've seen it a lot worse. It's not the end of the. You know what I mean? It's not the end. It's not the end. Russell stop. This is important. Good stop from Russell. Is that a 2.1? 2.3. That's a very good stop from Russell. She said he's right. Okay, good. I still hear it. I have her up here. So when I saw her crashing out, I was like, right, well, this is. I'm sorry, that's not crash out worthy. If we're comparing weekends, you shouldn't compare pain. But if we're comparing weekends, we can chill out. I think we can chill out. Everyone has pitted it at once except for Signs. Rip. Now I feel bad. Can you tell her I feel bad? I feel really bad now. Hello, Guido. Guido. Someone tell her I feel bad for the tone I used. I feel really bad for the tone I used.
Yeah,
huh?
me too.
What'd you?
I was gonna say sorry.
I was just asking someone to go tell you that I'm sorry.
I was like, sorry.
Someone told me you were like, he's right. I just didn't want to hear it.
I was like, I know he's right. I just don't want to get you mad. Just let me be mad.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I sat down and I thought for 2 seconds and I was like, I was really mean.
You were.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Is something happened? I can hear him.
Oh my goodness, yeah. What the hell? Ollie's off the track. Ollie's done a spin. He's maintained it though. There's no contact. He's spun around, but he's still in the race. I think he was just lost in the sauce. Sorry, I was going for a handshake. I missed that because I was going for a handshake. Did he get his feet mixed up? The one on the right pulls you forward. The one on the left sends you backwards. Oh, yeah. Oh. Is that on Sonoda? Yeah, that is on Sonoda. That is a very late defensive move. I think that's a penalty for Sonoda. Because what Behrman has done there is he's tried to avoid an incident. Any objections? I think that's on Sonoda. And he's on new softs as well. Relatively new softs. Is that a Yuki penalty? That was a double move. That is a double move. There was no space there. I think the question is, was the door shut too early? Norris is currently 0.8 faster a lap than Leclerc. And that is 1.2 seconds faster than Piastri, who is losing time to Hamilton. Mate, he is not okay. Lap 36. For the door to close, it needs to be open. It was never open. I think the door was opening. Maybe it wasn't fully open, but I think it was a very late move from Sonoda. A very late move. We'll see. We'll see. It's another Marmite one. I'm on the side of the door was shut too late. What happened here with Lando? It's the front right. It's also it's not that bad of a stop. What's Max doing? Max is in the 37s. Norris is in the 37s. This is a Norris track if I've ever seen one. This is insane. Let's see if he can get it done. He's going to have another tire delta, another tire advantage. He should get this one done relatively easy. Twitch, if you're watching, head to channel rewards and roll call, please. Please just use one because you're going to maximum of 10. This is just to say you are here for this very moment. And it's due to a new Twitch update. Good morning, Kaya. Thank you. I love watching them all flow in. Lando also needs to remember he's got track limits, mate. He's got track limits. Look how many roll calls there are. You guys are great. Is Norris making mistakes? There was a mistake there. He just can't go outside track limits again. Thank you for all the roll calls. And a 5-second penalty I don't even think it's going to impact him. I don't think it changes his finishing position, but we'll see. Leclerc doesn't have to come in again, but he most likely will. Unless he can get the mediums to the end, which is a big ask. We're lap 37, apologies. Who got the pen? There's been no pens at the moment. We were debating between Sonoda and Behrman for an incident for moving under braking. You need to make the roll of the class. You may have 5K people to mark present or not present or late at the start of the stream. We'll do an actual roll call. Albon and Bortoletto are in. That's Bortoletto's second stop. If he goes off against fair, punishment would be banning both McLarens for the rest of the season. If he gets a 5-second, I think they're going to ask Piastri to... No, Papai Rules is dead. Is he in DRS? Long left-hander coming up. Is he going to be in DRS? The timing line is in between 19 and 20, and I think he's going to be there. Is it between or is it before? It's between, isn't it? It's the entry to it's okay, it's the entry to 20. That's wide, Lando. That's wide, Lando. Not too wide, but that's wide, Lando. Oscar is having a nightmare of a weekend, yeah. We're 80 away from 6K. If you are not following, please double check that follow button has been pressed. Thank you. If you don't have an account, it is free to make. Damn, Will Joseph is a pick me boy as well. What do you mean pull out an extra 5 seconds? What does that even mean? He's 8.8 seconds in front of Hamilton. What is Karim talking about? Alex Albon, Bortoletto, also black and white flags. Oh, I had to hydrate. Sorry. Oh, 5 seconds on Leclerc. What? Who has to pit again? Or is he going to the end on mediums? Albon and Hadjar into turn 1. Well done, Albon. Good boy. Is this the lap? It's this long right-hander followed by the 2 left-handers, which it'd be very hard to follow. Exits, I think the same. I'm not going to say it out loud, but I think the same. Lap 39 has just started. Lando is half a second. Nope, 7/10. Is he close enough? He's very close. It's a relatively short straight. He's just not close enough. Spit it back out. Thank you, honey. Sorry, not a spitter. I can't believe Gabby was getting shouts of better than Kimi and Hadjar. If we're looking at this race, yeah, sure. But Gabby is a very good driver. I think he's had a better season than Kimi. Norris DNF, no word of it yet. Where is he? 9/10, different tires, but 9/10 a second is not going to be close enough into 15, right? Unlucky Guido. If you are a sub, which you are, head to the Discord, join the subs chat. That broadcast is up to date. Maybe that'll be better for you. That goes for all the subs. Oh. Ayo. Yeah, Piastri's definitely struggling. He's Lando Bennett into the wall, please. What wall? There's no bloody walls here. He's had a very good race so far. This battle with Leclerc is going to be telling, but Leclerc might still have to pit. I think he'll go to the end now. 16 laps. He's got mediums. Soft to medium could have been the play. If he gets a P2, he's driver of the day for sure. Hamilton is falling back now, and Piastri's even slower. All right, put your Leclerc hats on right now. Put on your Ferrari gear. Leclerc is not going to make this easy because, again, this is good points for Ferrari on Mercedes. Safety car would be lovely. Where's Nicholas when you need him? Yo, bring back Nick. Do you think Lando will get past? Yes. Yeah, tyre delta and faster car. It did take him 22 laps last time. If it takes him 22 laps this time, the Grand Prix is well and truly over. Working if Bortolotto gets a 5-second penalty, his chances of winning is gone. No, absolutely not, mate. I think he's in the prime position to win right now. What happened to Piastri? Nothing of note. A wildcard team of 2 drivers whose sole purpose is to cause utter chaos. Do you reckon that's going to be Cadillac? Norris. What? They're 13 laps old, mate. Maybe they were a bit more used when they went on, but tyre's gone already. Surely not. I don't think that's true. I'm not buying into it. Maybe it is an entire delta for Lando. I still think he'll get past, but I reckon that's a bunch of BS. Your GOAT and King or Lando? It depends who your GOAT and King is. Lando's racecraft, I think, is not as good as most people on the grid, I would say. Most people who have been in the sport for ages, their overtaking is better than Lando. I think it's a bluff, yeah. I think it's a bluff. Fair enough. That's good info for Max. How's Lewis losing time? How's Oscar even slower? Yeah, Antonelli, another black and white flag. That's concerning. Track limits here. You'd think that'd be easier, but all the runoff is gives them more space. There's no walls there, so they're trying to use all of it. Stroll is racing Lawson right now. Stroll is racing Lawson. If there's a safety car, do you reckon they pit? GPs and max communication is the single most underrated thing in F1 right now. I agree. Completely agree. Stroll is one of the two drivers left on the grid to not DNF in a Grand Prix. I know he did that yesterday. I know he did his shenanigans yesterday. He's one of 2. The other one is George Russell. Unless Lando is taking time and looking after Deg, I'm hopeful for Leclerc. I'm praying. I'm on my knees. Please. Please. If it was Oscar ahead, Zach Brown would personally run onto the track and belly bounce Oscar's car away from Leclerc. Oh my God, maybe it wasn't a bluff. Come on, Lewis. Chop, chop. Mate, with tire deg and 3 strikes already, this could not maybe be the greatest. Was the softs a good call for him? Maybe Lando needed the mediums, seeing that he would be closer to Leclerc and the tire deg would be higher. I thought they were going to go mediums. I knew they would follow suit, but I think they should have gone mediums. What did he do for his tires? They were more worn than Oscar initially, like before anyone did any laps today. But I think he's just taken too much trying to catch and follow Leclerc. That's just the nature of the cars as well. Tire deg and track limits at the same time. I think he is P3. I think he's battling for P. He's going to concede to P3. What's that make it? 15 points is the live standings. Am I right? Oh, true. Hards. Yeah, not mediums because then he'd have to stop again. My apologies. Hards could have been the play for Lando. I think it's a good play for Oscar, though. The tyres look fine. There's some blisters on the outside of the front left, but the tyres look fine. There's nothing like terrible. Can Lewis catch Lando? If Lando's tyres are falling off that fast, yeah. Hamilton with a tyre advantage by 3 laps. That makes quite a difference in a Grand Prix. Lap 43, ladies and gents. We're at 30k likes on TikTok. Thank you. Oh, Verstappen's sliding a lot as well. Were these softs not the play? No one did anything different. 2.7 between Russell and Piastri. 7.1 between Piastri and Hamilton. He's going 4/10 slower. I think he can concede. Dude, is Leclerc a sneaky chance? Leclerc getting the softs out the way, the bad stint out the way. Is he a sneaky chance? He's a bit far back. I think this was definitely a 2-stop race, but Leclerc starting on the softs kind of made it a 1-stop. What is it? 15 points live standings. That's 1 P2 and a DNF. Imagine 1-stopping to softs was risky. Yeah, I mean, look, Leclerc started on the softs. He does have 20 lap old mediums. 14 more laps, 13 more laps coming up. Maybe Leclerc was on the goated tyre strat to start. Max has breathing room to kind of chill out, though. Norris has dropped back, and Hamilton is caught by half a second. Half a second for 13 laps is 7.5 seconds, which is not enough. But if he sees Norris, who knows? Hamilton? Usually they save their good strategies for Monza and Monaco, but they've turned up in Coda. Yeehaw. It needs to be like Cars 2, where cars just stop dropping for seemingly no reason, preferably the leading orange one. Bring in Lightning McQueen, mate. Oh, there's some marbles on Max's front left, but that's the only real thing. They, again, like, just looking at them, they look fine. I'm sure they feel awful, but they look fine. We're gonna make sure no, actually, Hamilton's going even slower. I don't know about this. If Norris gets a 5-second pen, though, different story. I think we're sailing away to the end, and then we're off to Mexico. Lance is catching Liam. Can I see that, please? Where? True, they're under a second. It's the only car aside from Hadjar and DRS. I really hope that next year's regulations are good. Max has a cup of tea in one hand. Classical music going. I love to listen to music while driving. Put on my on repeat. Ferrari do not overtake Mercedes in the championship. No one really cares, but 4 points split them now, and Red Bull is up 6 points behind Ferrari and 10 points behind Mercedes. This battle for P2 is on, baby. Low key, wouldn't you want to finish a little bit lower just because of the wind tunnel time? Why is Norris going to get a penalty? No reason. He's on 3 track limit warnings, so one more he gets a 5-second. So it depends if he stays on the track or not. Bit of Posty while battling Leclerc would get me over the line for sure. I think I'd be winning every Grand Prix with Posty in my ear. Some Posty, some Alec Benjamin. Get some Somber in there, followed by some Tame Impala. Better if Carlos didn't commit atrocities on Kimi. True. True. We'll see what happens after the Grand Prix. Ted's agreeing with me. We finally agree on something. I like the gamble. I like the starting on the softs gamble. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Tame Impala's a shout. Imagine Dracula playing while you're driving. I actually think if I could listen to music while driving, I would have the same song on repeat. Call me crazy, but if the same song is on repeat, I know what's coming next. It's the same thing over and over. I think it would help me get in flow state. Yeah, the WDC for Max is definitely on, especially with Lando finishing P3. That's extra points. That's 10 points compared to 7. Oh, it's from multi-viewer, Marius. Multi-viewer. Lap 46. Hamilton's dropping back, so no danger. Sorry, I'm screenshotting that. The car feels shit right now, but the place is really strong. We're under no threat from behind. When the carcass gets cooler, we'll go get Leclerc. Okay, so they're just recharging. Sorry, I had to screenshot. I'm so slow. I'm just slow. I had to screenshot that. Yeah, tire info, Lando, please. Nah, bro looks like he's struggling. If you are new here, please do not be afraid to follow. That goes for Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. On YouTube, it is subscribe instead of follow. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. That's giving I need pace. Please help. Racecraft wise, Lando is easily. I think that's his weakest. I think it's his weakest trait, and I think comparing the top drivers, I agree. I definitely agree. So I just quoted Lando back to her. Oh, he's taken out another 4/10. Leclerc P2 right here would go so hard. He's matching Max. Norris 3/10, 4/10 faster last lap, almost exactly. Hadjar's catching Gasly. They're not for points. It's just for pride. Shit, guys, maybe they have to take the tires off Oscar to make it fair. Just pit Lando. Charles showing again he is the best wheel-to-wheel racer on the grid this year. Potentially. Hades, he did very, very good against a faster car with a tire delta. Ew, Brett. What a good way to wake up, though. Imagine you get a song in your playlist that you want to skip in the middle of a battle in P1. I agree. One song on repeat would be good, yeah. Imagine you just get rid of the DRS button and put skip. Skip song.
You just got
Safety car would spice it up now. Hades, thank you for the follow. Do we think? I don't think Leclerc will be able to catch Max, but Norris has taken another 10th out. I still think the tire delta is in favor of Leclerc. Oh, Isaac, why are we watching this on the little screen? Lando is catching. Lando's catching. Lando's been told to pick it up. So Norris back down, so the tires cooled off and then try again. Interesting strategy. Yeah, the tires go through different cycles. There's like, I don't know the science behind it, but there's molecules that expand when it's hot and shrink when it's cold. So cooling the tires does almost give the tires like a second life, if that makes sense. That's why most drivers, when they're doing quali sometimes, will do a lap and come into the pits. It's just to give the tires a heat cycle. Yeah, if Lando gets P2, let's not think about it. Let's not put that in the universe. I'm going to fight for the championship. Damn, Leclerc got hands. I can't really talk with Piastri in P5. He's been off the pace all weekend, though. People who like to hate on Lando? No. We're not hating on Lando. I think us saying that his racecraft is his weakest weakest part of his racing, I don't think it's hating. He does like P2 though, am I right, guys? Ha 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 ha. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. He's taking more time out of Leclerc. I think the team would just like calm down, regroup. The thing is, the closer you get to another car, yes, you get DRS, but you get that dirty air, baby. Sweet, sweet dirty air. Oh my God, Isaac? No, he has to bail. We're watching that on the little screen. 1.1 now. Chat, it's not over. We really don't want Lando P2 because of the championship. If Lando is going to finish ahead of Oscar, the lower down the order, the better. Leclerc definitely driver of the day. This is like almost a 10 out of 10 Grand Prix for him. Perfect start. Defense was good. Team brought him in a lap too late, I think. But other than that, it's been an almost perfect Grand Prix. Russell might catch Piastri. Oh, just rub it in. I can't listen to these British commentators, mate. Russell and Piastri. Norris on Leclerc. Where it's not over yet. It's not over yet. This is concerning. Chat, if you are here on Twitch, please do roll call. Is a channel reward. Just tells me that you are here for this moment, that we're here for this Grand Prix, and it's due to a Twitch update. Be a shame if no, if he gets track limits again. Thank you. If there was a sound alert for that, it'd be going crazy right now. You guys are such good dogs. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Oh, my little sexy pudding pants. Thank you
Thank you
for
for the 100
contributing
bits.
to the itty bitty bitty committee.
Speaking your own name, I'm a purebred Lando hater. Yeah, I'm not in that category. If Lando has no haters, I am dead. If there's one dislike on his non-existent Instagram, you bet your ass is me who's pressing that shit dislike button. All right. Thank you for the bits. Wow, he's back in it. Leclerc is going to have to do some defending, and he's got 7 laps to defend. Russell 2.8. He's only taken 2 tenths out during the last lap. What happened to TTS? I think she's broken. Sounds like she's broken. Nine tenths, 8 tenths going into the back straight. We've worked out this already isn't close enough. Leclerc's just going to be charging for the straights now. 7.5 tenths. 7.5 tenths. Is 7.5 close enough? He's going to be gaining with the rear wing, but do we think he goes for a desperate move at the end if he doesn't end up getting close enough? Let's see if he can keep it through the last sector. Leclerc just needs to keep forcing him to the outside. If anything, Leclerc has a tyre advantage here now.
You just got
How the
cheeky follow,
turntables
fella.
from the first stint. Pippers, thank you for the follow. Came from TikTok because fuck TikTok. Welcome, Nui. Thank you for coming. TikTok, I'm live on Twitch. That link is on your screen. Twitch.tv/Luke Sam if you'd like to watch the race over here. It's a landscape view instead of a portrait view. If you don't have Twitch, I highly recommend getting it. Right, what's the gap? 6 tenths, half a second. Is half a second close enough down the start finish straight? I don't think so, but we'll see. He's going for it. He's dived up the inside. He's caught him by surprise. And Leclerc has the switch back. Well done. At least Lando's trying something. It's the end of the Grand Prix. Try something, mate. He's having a crack. It's bad luck to tell you my wish, so I'm not going to tell you what I wished for. Well done, Leclerc, with the switchback. That's a little warning sign to say I am going to have a crack here. We're far from over. Ooh. Uh-oh, he's very close now. Leclerc, defend with everything you've got, mate. What's that, half a second? Just under half a second. He's very close. This is what it was last time. Defend. No, he wants the inside. No. Keep it, Leclerc. Fight back. You haven't even fought back. You haven't done anything. Leclerc, what are you doing? No way you're worried about the marbles instead of keeping P2. This is not good. This is not good. Come on, Leclerc. Retake him. Oh, shit. That's a good move from Lando. Right. He needs to run away from Leclerc now. Leclerc needs to stay there. Leclerc, stay. Sit and stay. Not good. Frick. What's the gap? 8 tenths. It's just not close enough. Yeah. Good call. Try and keep up with him, please. What's this? Half a second? This is very close through the first sector. Crap. At least he's trying things. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Maybe Leclerc thought he could do another switchback because he's got extra grip, but it was a good overtake from Lando. Why hasn't he fought more for the inside? You're already on the left. You've already got marbles. Wow. I guess we take back what we've said about he's already dropped him. That's a P2 for Lando, chat. That's a P2 for Lando. This is not good. The championship is now 14 points. 14 points. And 40 to Piastri from Verstappen. 26 from Verstappen to Norris. He's completely dropped Leclerc. That's it. I think that's the battling done. Russell hasn't caught Piastri.
You just got a cheeky
Leclerc is
new follow,
dropping
fella.
back from Lando. Oh, this is not good for the championship. Oh, Isaac going a bit deep. Maybe that was on purpose. His marbles are crazy on the front left. Thank you for the follow, Simon. He was close enough, though. He was close enough. Well done. Not ideal, Em. Not ideal, but it's all right. It's all right. It is a lot of points, but for a track where Oscar's not comfortable, it could be worse than P5, and I thought it was going to be worse than P5. He's up 1 place on Russell. Imagine it was P6 or P7. Not good. Not good. Who is here for this moment? Apparently the Aussie com speaking about running pants. What? Bingo car has P1 spin crash in the last 3 laps. Please be polite if that happens. No. Let's not put that in the universe, please. Are we going to see anything else? 3 seconds. Man, Leclerc really had nothing left. The cooling off the tyres was a good strat from McLaren. It was a good idea. Why didn't Leclerc fight for the inside? Well, also, where has this pace been for the rest of the Grand Prix? It's a Charles P3, but we're more concerned with where Lando is going to finish. Is this a Grand Slam from Max? No, I don't think so. Oh dear. Colapinto. Having a look at... keep it together, Alpine. Can we take a moment to complain about British commentators? Take all the time you need. Russell led. Okay, so it's not a Grand Slam. True, and he doesn't have fastest lap. Good points. I was really on the Leclerc P2 hype train. Even with a 5-second pen, I think Norris is off scot-free. Who else is battling up and down the grid? Albon and... where am I looking? Never mind. Albon and Ocon. This battle... a safety car does nothing now anyway. It just sees it end on the safety car. But he's slow. He's also trying to defend from Gabby. Also, it's for P17, lads. Just keep it together. I'd be saying do whatever. Just keep it together. It's because Russell put it at the same time, but obviously he doesn't have fastest lap. Yeah. For anyone who's just new to F1, this is just a little taste of what Verstappen was like. It was like watching him in 2023. The gap would be double or triple. Insane. No way he's not holding position. Oh, Alpine. He's pushed his teammate off the track. Franco, he's going to finish ahead of Gasly. Woo! He's starting to heat up at the back. Man, the 2 tractors are fighting. You can't blame him for going for it, I don't think. If he thinks he is slow and he can get the move done cleanly and drive away, I don't blame him. That's more just like it's a bad call from the team. Oscar come back next week. I think next week's another Oscar track, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to wait until Qatar, literally. Oh, it's a good move. It's a good move. Cue the dustbins meme. The dustbins are fighting for P last. Teen Order for P17. What are they smoking on the pit wall? I agree. I'm not sure.
just
I'm
got a
not sure
cheeky new
what gives
follow,
them the
fella.
right to make that call. LR, thank you for the follow. Shabuzi. Shabuzi. Kimmy's held that fastest lap, which is impressive. We're about to start the last lap of the Grand Prix. What's the gap between them now? It's 2.4 between Colapinto and Gasly. I'd be giving the double middle finger to the bird as the double middle finger to the whit wall as I was going past if I was Franco. I agree, Bix. Very good for the championship. Yeah, for Lando and Verstappen, very good, especially with that might have been for back markers. So maybe we'll ignore what happened to Alpine. Last lap. I was really hoping for a 2-stop. It's definitely going to be a 1-stop in Mexico, isn't it? Because the air is so thin. Oh, Bortolano go past Gasly. And they're telling Franco to hold. Yeah, all right. What do you guys rate the Grand Prix so far? What did you think of it? Rate it out of 10. That was definitely a Sunday drive. My God, that's a Sunday drive if I've ever seen one. I remember back when I was celebrating Oscar finishing a F1 race. P5 isn't so bad. True. McLaren, when he first joined, was awful. Yeah, he took Oscar for a ride this weekend, didn't he? It's very obvious that Oscar was not comfortable this week, which is a shame. He's going to have to work on this if he's going to be a champion, especially if he's going to challenge for titles in the next couple of years. He has to work on tracks like this. 10 because Lando gains. 6, 5, 6. This is his 68th win as well, isn't it? Oh, Piastri's caught Hamilton. Why has he left this so late? Where was this, mate? Verstappen crosses the line. Well done. Piastri waited until the last lap to show a little bit of fight. Show some fight. 8 seconds down the road, it's Norris claiming P2 over Leclerc. That's a very good drive from him. Leclerc third. Hamilton P4. I don't think Piastri's going to be able to do anything. Why has he waited till the end? At least they're showing it and they're not cutting to the pit wall. Where was this earlier, Oscar? Genuinely. Where was this before? Right, Hamilton P4, Piastri P5. If he's had this pace up his sleeve, I'm wondering where it was. No, it was a Hamilton mistake. He did a 143. Piastri wasn't slow. Hamilton made a mistake. Russell P6. 20 seconds later is P7, Sonoda. Show the pit wall. Show the girlfriend shots. Actually, there were no girlfriend shots today. Sainz even DNF'd and they didn't show his girlfriend. Oh my God, Hamilton could have had a front right puncture. What's with him and his brakes and his tyres and his car falling apart at the end of the race? Saw Ollie's dad and it was at a good time, so I don't hate it. I didn't hate that they were showing girlfriends, etc. I hated when they were showing. So it turns out it wasn't Oscar's pace. It was a slow puncture maybe for Hamilton. That's concerning. Max. Yeah, true. Sprint pole, sprint win, quali win, a quali pole, Grand Prix win. Untouchable this weekend. This is what a champion does, man. This is what the only thing Max can control is how he races, and it looks like he's controlling it to a T. Where was Lando's girlfriend? They normally show it. I don't know. Again, I didn't have an issue with that they were doing it. I didn't like when there was track action. But they haven't shown any. They've shown Ollie's dad, and that's it. Yeah, Max could go 5 in a row. He's definitely not out of the championship fight, man. There's still, what, 5 races left? 2 sprints? Leclerc, P3.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
I think it's an encouraging weekend from Ferrari. Banks Racing, thank you for the follow.
You just got a cheeky
Surely
new
Max
follow,
has
fella.
at least one bad weekend. I don't know, man. This is Max Verstappen we're talking about. I know the car's unpredictable, but it looks like it's really good right now.
Oh, my
looks like
little
it's doing
sexy
very
pudding
well.
pants. Thank you for
S7
contributing to
Ricks,
the itty
thank you
bitty
for the
bitty
follow.
committee.
I literally rate the TV direction today like an 8 out of 10. It was very good. No GP debrief, mid-race. Well done, Max, and fuck Alpine for giving Gasly, for fucking Gasly yet again. How did the pit stop? We could have position gain on Lewis. Oh, man, imagine. Who knows? There's been a lot of post-race DSQs in Coda before, so it's technically not over. It could go... it could stay the same. It could go to anyone. Well done, Max. He deserves to celebrate. He jumps over. Thank you, Beaksy. I appreciate it. Red Bull might actually be the fastest car. With Tsunoda getting 6 positions and Verstappen winning comfortably, I think they could be back. What do you guys think? I will also say that my highlight's going to go out on YouTube. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube yet, head over there. That is the link for you on Twitch. TikTok, it's in my bio. YouTube, believe it or not, you guys are on it. Hit subscribe. It should be out in maybe 6 hours' time. That's going to be my plan. I think it's easy second best plus Max Effect. Yeah. I don't think they have the fastest car. I think any team that Max Verstappen is at kind of gives an unrealistic sense of where the car actually is. You know the FIA secretly nerfed McLaren, but you can't prove it. Do you reckon they've hit a ceiling? I'll ask Vic. Maybe we will. Maybe. I will. We'll be. Stay tuned. It's what time is it? 9:45 is quite late. We'll see. Thank you, Nat. I'll of course let you know. This is definitely going to go down to Abu Dhabi, so you're definitely going to want to be here for Abu Dhabi. Hopefully, the plan is to have a joint stream with Vic, so everyone's in the same place. Everyone's in the same chat. We're all vibing, and it's a monumental occasion. So fingers crossed. Question: I'm a Max fan, but he's Dutch. From what I know, he's one of the best drivers. But what does he need to be the GOAT? I think he's got everything he needs to be the GOAT. I think he's definitely in the GOAT argument. Memes post podium, yes. Lando be leading by 4 points without the Zandvoort incident. It's a shame. Bye, Brett. Enjoy work. I can't wait, honey. I think it's going to be great. That will mean those on TikTok and YouTube, I would come follow the Twitch because it's going to happen over on Twitch. I don't know what's going to happen yet. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it's going to happen over on Twitch. Whether it happens on other platforms, I'm not sure. Can we do Crash Gate? With, what's his name? Flavio there. It's not out of question. What the hell are you have a I do have a watch streak now. It's finally out of beta. How did Norris take second? Missed the last few laps. He overtook Leclerc. Wonder what the modding is going to look like that stream. Yeah, true. True. Chat, I've had to wee this whole race. I've done so good. This was the Max era. Bro won more than 50% of the regulations races. It definitely was. I don't know why McLaren stopped all upgrades this year. They stopped everything? Is that why they're getting slower? They're not upgrading the car anymore. That makes no sense. I know they're focusing on next year, but there's a team that can still focus on this year, surely. Someone's doing 6-7 in the crowd. Why am I not shocked? First on 2026 is I've won the constructors. I mean, they've still got two drivers battling for the drivers, but I mean, maybe they don't care about the drivers. Who knows? I wish I knew, but it's very hard to get inside McLaren's head, isn't it? I am an Aussie, Nui. I am. I'm currently living in London, but I born and bred in Australia, in Melbourne. Lawson WDC. Max is looking good. I think if Oscar keeps performing like this, if all three of them keep performing like this, I seriously think Verstappen can win in Abu Dhabi and win the championship, and it would probably be the greatest comeback in history. Are we currently watching the greatest comeback in history and we just don't know about it? Excuse me. Bod, do you think it's between Max and Piastri then, counting out Norris? Leclerc showed how Piastri should have overtaken Lando yesterday at the start. He could have avoided the crash. Could have. I guess he just proves it is possible on the outside. However, he did have that tyre delta, which at the start of the Grand Prix is very important. As much as I love to shit, okay, Norris, he can defo shit on Norris. He can defo still do it. Yeah, fair. Max, Norris, and Piastri. Lando is only 14 points behind. I know, 14 points. It's not a lot of points. I think if Max can win this season, I know everyone loves a GOAT conversation, right? And everyone is going to look at championship wins. He'll be a 5-time world champion if he wins this year. 2 less than Schumacher, 2 less than Lewis. But I would still consider him the GOAT. If not, the turbo hybrid era, definitely. There's no question around that. But it's so hard to compare because of the different rules, different point systems, different races, different drivers, different cars, different everything. I hate Max saying he's got a 50-50 chance of winning. I'd love to know how cocky he's feeling. You reckon that's just to keep him grounded? For real, who let Max get media trained, bro? Speak with your chest. Right, that is Coda done, man. We are 1 race closer. There's now 5 to go. They were 1 race closer to the end of the season. Is that not scary? That kind of scares me a little bit that the season is going to be over. Doesn't it scare you? It scares me. His signature is sick as well. We get the cooldown room. We get the podium. We'll do the memes. And then I'll ask Vic if she's down for a cooldown room. Max is unfair. 2026 should be good. If it's anything like this season, for sure. My advice with this season is just live in the moment, man. You're here right now. I feel like that's so... What's the word? Oh my God, what the fuck's the word? I keep thinking touche, but it's not touche. I can't think of the word. But it's like live in every single race because this is a good season. And we've had stinkers in the past where it's just like it gets to this point of the season and it's like, oh, Max has already won or someone's already nearly going to win or we know who's going to be champion. Cliche, that's the word. Thank you. Yeah, this season is another rare one where it's a banger. And every race has been decent so far. I think with better regulations and better cars where it's easier to follow and Pirelli are a little better with their tyre choice. Yeah, go on. It could be a better season, but it's still a really good season. And you'll see towards the end of the season when everything is heightened, people are going to do silly things. Silly things are going to happen, but also amazing things are going to happen. And every single race is one step closer to the end where that does happen. I think so. I thought so as well, Bod. Lando on softs probably would have made it easier for him to get P2. He might have been able to challenge for P1. If it rains extremely hard like last year, that would be amazing. Whereabouts? Oh, Brazil? Yeah, no, Brazil. We're in. You guys, please do not miss Brazil. Brazil is going to be a banger. Sonoda wasn't even noted for that incident, which I find very interesting. Bam has been so hard done by, man. A penalty in the sprint race and then no penalty there for Sonoda. Max better. Who's everyone's pick for WDC? Lando, still Oscar, Max. I feel like after the last 4 weeks, there's going to be less people saying Oscar for sure. After Zambot, it was definitely Oscar. I think either Max or Oscar. Oscar, Max gets Oscar, but Max gets Lando. Lando, Max, Lando. If McLaren prioritize Lando, then Max will win. Max is going to do it. Wow. Most people are saying Max. Oscar with a crazy comeback from Max, true. Max P2, surely, at least. But it's getting late here. Oh, excuse me. The watch along should be out on YouTube in the next couple of hours. I might wait and upload it in the morning, but I think I'll just upload it when it's done. Brain says heart. Max says, Brain says heart. Brain says Max. Heart says George. Max, I think, will manage a P2. I think Max finishes P2 in the season. That's where I place him. I'm going to... Because if I'm saying P2, I'm basically saying a McLaren wins, which is... I'm going to pick Oscar. It's so tough, man. I'm going to say the championship ends Oscar, Max, Lando. And I know you guys are going to say bias, but that's just it's my opinion. Bama's point go down by like 2 in Brazil. So with the pen yesterday, he already gets penalty points. He got no penalty points yesterday. Max at least P2 means Oscar or Lando goes down to P3. Which puts us, if we're saying that, puts us in a tough spot of which McLaren wins. The outro is back, baby. The outro is back. P3, Riley, get P2 next time, please. Helps my championship. Oh. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Yeah, Hamilton's still no podium. He was nearly caught at the end as well. That would have been awful. Yeah, Riley, it definitely wasn't an Oscar track, was it? And I think Mexico is going to be more of the same, if I'm honest. I think hopefully he locks in from Brazil onwards, because Lando really struggled in Brazil last year. You don't understand the penalty point system. If a driver gets 12 penalty points, they get a race ban. And once you get a penalty point or 2 or 3 at once, anything in one installment is held on your license for 12 months. So yesterday, the FIA deemed that what Behrman did was worthy of a 10-second penalty, but wasn't worthy of penalty points. It's all subjective and it's all up to the FIA. Everyone struggled except for Max. Yeah, it isn't. I don't think he deserved penalty points yesterday though. Dutch is the second best national anthem. Azerbaijan is first. That is a sick trophy. I'm just going to do a quick outro for the YouTube video at the end. This isn't for any live stream, so just bear with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Coda Grand Prix. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Follow and come to the link on screen if you want to watch on Twitch live with us next week. We are in Mexico, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye, everyone. Chat, say bye. 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 Okay, the YouTube is done. The YouTube video is done. Thank you, everyone. Right, we're still hanging about. I'm not going anywhere. They are very The Rock coded. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I see that. I see that. Oh, they all get the bull horns. That's sick. That might be the coolest trophy of the season. I really like that. How long am I still live? We're going to do memes now. We're going to look through some memes. I also want to have a look at my F1 fantasy. Because we have not cooked. At least Oscar made an overtake. He's minus 6 points. We got 61 points. 61 points. That is not a good weekend at all. And we've moved to P9. No, we were already P9. Oh, a lot of people ahead have had worse weekends. Chat, next week I think I'm going to get rid of Max. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of Oscar and put in Max. We can do a postseason trophy ranking. Yeah, if we get an image of each one. Right, that is the watch along done. I'm going to take this time to say we are about to play some copyright music. So that YouTube, that means we're going to say goodbye to you. If you would like to continue watching along, come on over to Twitch. I would like to thank you guys for being here. The reception on YouTube today has been amazing. Keep your eye peeled for the highlights. If you missed some moments throughout the whole weekend, all of them are going to go on YouTube in about 6 hours, I'm going to guess. Maybe even less. So subscribe, put the bell notification on. And you guys will be notified when that goes live. Any likes, comments, and
would you look who
subscribe from
finally
that
decided to
is
show up?
amazing. Thank you very much. So I'm going to end the